Well, yeah, what even is the plan now? Like, this expensive installation that they have obviously sunk a lot of time and money into has gone completely belly up. They've lost God only knows how many troopers. Probably several scientists. The doohickey they were counting on, which I believe that was the alpha artifact, is now in enemy hands. I'd say wait for the shooting to stop, but that might just be background noise. Oh, no, never mind. Yep. Gentlemen. Probably just background noises. He said his background noise became foreground noise. Fair enough. Oh, goddamn. Alright, we're in the red. We need to dump some stuff off. Don't need you. I assume. Wait. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. For real, is any of you a trader? That would be very helpful right about now. See, I keep compulsively picking stuff up, because, you know, you never know when you're going to have to fight off a mutant invasion. Apparently happens a lot around here. I'll take that. Take that, take that. Let's stop and have us a meal. Chase it down with a 2-drink. Oh yeah. That'll take the edge off a tough day. Alright, what are you guys looking at? Okay, look, what do you... Oh god, they're just staring at the floor, it's great. Inventory management, the game, exactly. Okay, seriously, is there a threat around the corner I should be aware of? Yeah, maybe if the game had good loot, the player wouldn't be feel compelled to just take everything to eke out some sort of satisfaction. Yeah, well... That would require balance. That would take work. I kid because I love. But, yeah, seriously. This has all gone capital F fucked, and... My driving force in life right now is to live long enough to find a trader so I can finally sell some shit. Okay, this is gonna be a room where some shit happens. Someplace... Whoa! Was that a trap? I think it was. Oh, wait. Tell me we don't have another beer. Also, yep. Okay, that's the problem. I realized a second too late that there was probably a reason for these strategically placed obstacles or objects here. Oh, goddamn. Alright, we did have a trap here. Alright, somebody had the time to set up a bunch of tripwire fired shotguns here after everything had gone to hell. Takes dedication. Alright, let's see. Can we make this without sprinting? Yes. Whoop. Damn it! I mean, I respect the dedication. But all this is doing is saving me some inventory space. This I see. I'll take that. Thank you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Do we shoot you? There. Yeah, floating McFloat rope. Oh, man. You know, I was worried this wouldn't live up to the idiocy of turning on the Wish Granter, but this has exceeded my expectations. Yeah, video game ass video game. Alright, we're good there. I think the implication is this stuff was set up by Strider and his pals. Ooh, we got armor. Damn it! We're already heavy on armor. I'll take that. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Where is our... Alright. We got our strong boy drugs. Alright, let's book it out of the tunnel. Gotta somehow drag our way to a trader. There'll be trouble down here. Oh, ratties. Wait a minute. Why is that green? I know, you need the strong back perk. Oh, here we go. I was gonna say, do we have friendly rats down here? But no. Hey! Hey, you started it! Don't look at me like that. Yeah, see? Here we go. You can't turn your back on the rat menace. It's always out there. Watching and waiting for you to let your guard down. Rat briefly friendly. Yeah. I mean, if we were gonna get some nice friendly random mutants for a change, that'd be awesome. Yeah, they imported rats to the compound and now we have to clear them out. Yeah. Once again, S.T.A.L.K.E.R makes their problems my problems. And I think that's my objection to this whole conflict in the grand scheme of things. It's not really a conflict between different philosophical approaches to the zone so much as Humana. Humana, what do we have here? Ooh, okay. But no. We put that down. I have no idea what this is, but it looks useful. Neat submachine gun, known around for its effectiveness in confined spaces. Alright. Yeah, we'll put that down. We'll give this a try. Exactly, yeah. My brain just stopped. It just did a full... Holy shit, I see something here. Alright, so use it 9x19. Might as well use this up if we're dealing with rats. Head empty, only loot. I mean, I gotta get something out of this. Again, Skiff's only goal in life is getting the money for an apartment. Hey!
На зв'язку.
Живий? Це добре. Тепер слухай і запам'ятовуй. Ситуація непроста. Моноліт знову активний.
For the love of God, guys.
І явно намагається захопити зону для себе. Почалося ніби за командою. Відбулося 2 потужних сплески псі-випромінювання. Перший на Ікару, другий на сфері.
Great. They've been activated.
Перезапустили монолітівську програму.
Speaking of head empty, only loot. Head empty, only programming.
Я маю знати, що спричинило цей сигнал. Знайди його джерело, Скіфе. А знайдеш, рушай на хімзавод. Чекаю. Іди.
Alright.
Марта. Тук-тук-тук. Ой, а що це за звуки такі гучні навколо? А? Чуєте? Дива. Здається, це зона. Цехі забиває у ваші гроби. Не подобається? Так це лише початок.
Yeah, see, this isn't helping things, Scar. Alright. Well, they still have a base over at Icarus. We can set up there and sell some stuff. Actually, you might want to mark on my map here. Like, this is where you would want to propose an alternative that is a little more sophisticated than just... Oh, I think the drug wore off. Damn it! Alright. Pop another pill, Skiff. Remember, we're doing this for the money. Pshaw! But yeah, this is where you would want to propose an alternative to just some, like, extremist... I'm not even sure how you describe it. It's like if hippies... It's basically like Greenpeace taken to its logical extreme and applied to a man-made ecological catastrophe. Or a man-made, like, space-time catastrophe. And said, this place has a will of its own and should not be meddled with. And that seems to be the philosophy behind S.T.A.L.K.E.R. They don't really have a plan so much as just camp forever in this shithole and continue to do the cheeky-breeky thing. Which is kind of where they lose me. Because clearly the zone is dangerous and needs some measure of control. But then S.T.A.L.K.E.R obviously is taking it a step further and getting their Dr. Evil on. Yeah, imagine if Skiff finally makes it big, but all of his money is in zone bucks and the crypto economy crashes again. Oh, I'm 100% expecting that. Zone coin will be the one true coin that actually succeeds until suddenly it doesn't, and I'm not listening. I've done enough getting involved in other people's troubles for one day. Alright, almost there, Skiff. Yep. That's it. Pump those legs. You got a fortune to make. Gotta make your zone bucks and then get out before the market crashes. Again. Whee. Okay. I know with some concern there are no guards here. Oh, fuck me. Oh, please tell me there aren't mutants here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, did you guys lose all your bases all at once? Oh, for God's fucking sake. Okay, wait, no, I see icons. Yep, we got problems. Please tell me there's an open door. Thank God. Okay. Do we have vendors here? No, we don't. Fuck me. Oh, Jesus. Hey, hey! I'm having a moment here. Yeah, you are the head crab zombie. Oh, boy. Okay, wait a minute. Why are we still getting announcements if the base is deserted? Okay, let's dump some stuff off. Put you in there, put you in there, put you in there. Alright, there we are. Alright. Yeah, the player chest appears to work. I think we're okay. Alright. Let's head on over to... Yeah, here we go. To Sultansk. We haven't worn out our welcome with them yet. Though, so help me God, if I go over there and that place is overrun, fuck all this noise. Anyway, to get a sense of recent events, basically, Monolith Stalkers still had Latin programming in them. I'll let them deal with that. And there was the possibility of them being reactivated, Manchurian candidate style. And them fucking around, circa fucking around with the Wish Granter either caused it or contributed to it, and that was what Spark was doing all along. It's a little hard to tell. Like, I think it's supposed to be less than clear to the player whether the Monolith faction was legit or the Noontide faction was legit, or Faust was right and they were always going to try to seek out the Monolith again. Or if Faust was wrong, but he succeeded and activated the Monolith, and that was what brainwashed them. I feel like there are multiple things happening here besides circa just fucking up. Okay, here we go. Where's the bloody boat? This way. Yeah, I mean, obviously, circa mucking around with the Wish Granter was a terrible goddamn idea. But I feel like Faust somehow factored that into his plans and used it to re-brainwash all the Monolith Stalkers who were trying to break free. I think that's what's going on here. Hey, traitors, thank God. Oh, Hosanna. The most precious of all things in the zone. The vendor. Huh. This is much better radiation protection and marginally better physical protection. You know, we'll give it a try. I think we're going to be in a situation where we're going to be shot at more often. Might as well invest in that direction. Alright, let's... There we go. Stamina regeneration. Ooh, nice. Fix you. Fix you. Fix you. Alright, what can we do to this bad boy? Ooh, we got a new one here. Alright. Slowing spread increase, resulting in slower increase in spread. Alright. Bullet velocity, bullet range, armor piercing power. Oh, damn, the technician can't... Oh, damn it. Well, that's a shame. Are you kidding me, man? You can't work with this gun?
Якщо що, заходь.
Well, thanks a lot, Picker. Alright. We'll stick with the rifle till we can actually upgrade this thing. Now we're ready for some adventure. Alright. So our next destination is back to the lesser zone, huh? We gotta get to the sphere, huh? Right, that's where the signal's coming from, and that's where it's turning everyone crazy. Fantastic. That's gonna be a hike. Side activity available, huh? Alright, well, we'll head back there and we'll see what the situation is. Good old days. Oh, so we have a couple objectives here. Hang on. Alright. Monolith is back, awake by some kind of signal. Gotta locate the source signal and find out what's going on. Scientists have detected a sudden spike in psi radiation at the sphere. Korshinov wants to know what's going on there, blah blah blah, etc. Do all the work, got it. Alright. We are at the hour-and-a-half mark. Let's take a quick break here. And back. Now then. Let's get moving. Now, if I recall right, there was a guy here we could use to get around. I believe it was this fella right over here. I don't think that helps us get to Wild Island. I was trying to see if there is a short way to there. There does not appear to be one. Well, it's still a little... Still a little quicker from the S.T.A.L.K.E.R. We'll see if we can talk this guy into giving us a ride.
Тому що Софія Олександрівна козирна, а мене
Yeah, I
тримаєш,
know.
якщо місцеві стежки не запам'ятаєш.
Alright, yeah, I'm looking for a guide.
Такому козирному...
Yeah, S.T.A.L.K.E.R, here we go.
Можемо вирушати.
Alright, 750 zone bucks gets us across the way.
Це терикон. Полудень прийнятий режимі. Явно на дугу йдуть.
Whoa, okay.
Евакуація. Повторюю, потрібна пташка. Їх не втримаємо. У мене вже з десяток важких. Снайпер! На 2 години!
Now what? Okay, so is there some shit happening here? I mean, they kind of talk like they were, but I don't know. Well, let's focus. Not our problem. Just taking a lovely stroll in the woods, trying not to think about the fact that I have angered one faction, and the one I've allied with is now decimated. My employment prospects are going down by the second. And with it, my hopes of a payday. Rather defeats the purpose of coming here when you think about it. You might think I would learn from this, but, would I be here if I had a, any real sense of self-preservation or pattern recognition? But yeah, I'm curious where all this is going. This is actually getting more plot-driven than I usually expect from a Stalker game. Like, Call of Pripyat was kind of like this, and I suppose, so was Clear Sky towards the end. But we're actually getting some, like, interesting plot twists and developments that I'm very curious what would happen. I'm very curious what would happen differently if we had sided more with Spark or tried to take a more neutral tone. Like, what would happen if we kept Strider's presence a secret, but still ultimately tried to talk them down when they inevitably came to blows? Going up Radiation Creek without a lead hull or paddle. Pretty much. Basically, I'm curious if it was actually possible to find a middle ground between these factions, or if they would eventually force your hand. Like, I'm pretty sure you'd eventually have to pick a side one way or the other. But was there a way to avoid the incident in the chamber? Let's put it that way. What's going on? Oh. Alright, now if I remember right, yeah. Quiet's camp was down there. Oh, bugger. Alright. Hell of a time for this. But yeah, I'm wondering if I had sided with Strider's team, would that have prevented the accident entirely? I am curious. Get to shelter, huh? Do I gotta get underground? Where's shelter here? Ah, I think I had to close the door. Maybe, possibly. Yep, wait until the mission ends. 'Cause yeah, it's feeling like we basically have a choice of which faction is going to be the endgame enemies. And I'm wondering if Faust would still be the bad guy if we had sided with Spark, since it seems like he was going his own way from Strider's people to begin with. Or if he always activates the monolith and turns the former stalkers into... or turns the former monolith stalkers into his brainwashed servants or something. I don't know, I'm very curious about subsequent playthroughs. Because while there were some minor, quests that gave you multiple outcomes, there weren't necessarily plot branches. There was the last-second ending choices in Shadow of Chernobyl, and none of that in Clear Sky because it's a prequel. Call of Pripyat has endings, like full-on ending slides depending on your decisions during quests. But no real plot branch in the middle. Nothing like this. So yeah, I'm definitely going to give this at least one more playthrough to see. Yeah, for all I'm, like, shit-talking the obvious idiocy circa the kind of aimless anarchism of Spark, I am very curious where this is going. Alright. Let's hustle on back over through Wild Island. Something tells me Strider's people have moved on. I mean, I assume Strider himself is now back with Monolith. But did it affect everyone on there? I think that's the implication for the radio, the signal we heard from the professor. Okay, so you can set these things off with bolts. Nice. Alright, I'm counting on a chilly reception here, but maybe they just abandoned the place completely. Yeah, there'd there'd be a welcoming committee by now. Yeah, all there is just the bed and the storage box. Alright, let's go find the professor, see if they can shed some light on this. Now that would be the guy that was in that bunker way over there. He appears to have been chased out when... Nope. Shit! Oh, we drowned. Goddamn, that's right, we can't swim. And, you know, the water there is probably nasty and highly toxic and irradiated, but it is deeply funny that it is an instant death. Like, we don't even get a chance to swim back to shore. Alright, let's try this again.
Ти розколов? Як його там? Лодочку? Поки ні. Але є одна ідея.
Oh boy.
З такими, як він, завжди працює. Роби, що треба. Якщо повернемось пустими, він нас точно химері згодує. Прийнято. Все буде. Зачекай.
Now, I'm reminded that Quiet wanted a monolith artifact, and we specifically avoided the quest for that reason. So maybe this place wasn't that safe to come to. Is there a way up? Every time, I swear. Oh, no. Stairs, I passed it. This is it. Oh. Alright, negotiations have failed. Time for violence. Yeah, no kidding. Just a sec, Professor. Yeah, it's like he saw me, had like a deer in headlights moment, and then very slowly got his gun out, in time for me to... Ooh, hey. In time for me to react. Noontiders chat, huh? Think any of these stalkers remember us from way back? Someone who knows who we are and where we came from? If there's any loner who might have known us, he's conveniently forgotten it. Don't worry about it. Strider's already told us everything we need to know. Unlike those stalkers, he's actually looking out for us. Okay, so who the hell are these guys? Good on that. We'll take the water. I'll have to start paying attention to what ammo I pick up. I think that's a big thing of what weighs me down. Just grabbing ammo for guns I'm not currently using. If I knew we'd be to a if I knew we'd get to a trader soon, I'd pick those guns up. Back in here. Hey, buddy.
Так, найманця. Ват, здається. Він обіцяв, що продовжить. За водою пішов. Сказав, що якщо не захлинуся, то точно все розповім.
Easy, buddy.
Як ви тут опинились?
Після сигналу вони всі швидко зібралися та пішли. У мій бункер навіть не зазирнули. І я вирішив попередити тих, хто зараз не на острові. Потрібна була потужна радіостанція.
fair. Might
Я
as well.
знав, що така є у Тихого.
We are going to Zalissya next. So what they want from you?
Що вату було потрібно від вас?
Вони, наскільки я зрозумів, шукали джерело сигналу. Але от чиє замовлення вони виконували, я гадки не маю.
Що з полуднем сталося?
Тобто, після того, як ти пішов з острова, спочатку з'явився бродяга. Зібрали загін, Дубний, Хорс, ще кілька людей. Іншим він наказав готуватися до оборони. Сказав братам, що варта ніколи не пробачить йому того, що він задумав. Але інакше в полудня не буде майбутнього. І вони пішли. А потім сигнал і... Ось це їхнє за моноліт хором досі у вухах стоїть.
Звідки йшов цей сигнал?
Звідкись з надр сховища. Точніше, вибачай, не підкажу. Цього псі-потоку не витримав не лише полудень, але й мої прилади. Але одне можу сказати точно. Таке потужне випромінювання, само собою, не виникає.
I mean, we did
Це
literally
точно якийсь
activate the
пристрій.
monolith. I'm sure that didn't
Можливо,
help matters.
навіть якось пов'язаний з минулим моноліта. От тільки є проблема. Вентиляція в сховищі не працює. У підземних кімнатах газ через токсичні відходи, які накопичились на складі. Без Хорса тут усе швидко йде на пси.
Звідки у сховищі взявся монолітівський пристрій? Бродяга завжди беріг полудень від такого.
У мене є лише одна підозра – Фауст. Ти ж і сам знаєш, як він чіплявся за минуле. Терпіти не можу ці його проповіді.
Тобто, треба відремонтувати вентиляцію, щоб дістатись до джерела сигналу?
Так. Хорс почав її ремонт перед тим, як пішов. Здається, навіть устиг замовити якісь запчастини в Тихого. У мене є його записи. Я тобі їх віддам. Хорс – людина план. І, гадаю, ти зрозумієш, що треба зробити. І ще, вхід до підземних приміщень зараз є лише за межами бази на північному сході. Тож, як відремонтуєш вентиляцію, рухайся туди.
Wonderful. Alright. Alright, let's do some reading here. Alright, valves are all set. What about the fuses? Oh. Now what?
Під обстрілом! Повторюю, ведемо бій! Треба підкріплення! Їх до хріна! Сфера, з ким бій? Сталкери? Полудень! Уже на території! Сука! Їх Сухін веде! Сфера! Сфера, повторіть! Що з вашим командиром? Сфера, прийом! Блядь!
Okay, that would be back over here. Kind of a lot going on here. You need help with anything else, Doc? Or Professor?
Це ти? Слухаю. Усе, що я зараз чую про зону, це моноліт, моноліт, моноліт. Я ніколи не вважав полудень убивцями, але зараз вони не шкодують нікого. Може, побачимося.
Alright, well, nothing else we can do for him. I guess he'll be... I suppose he'll be alright. Maybe, possibly. I mean, we've done our part. Getting out of this is kind of on him now. Anyway, kind of a lot going on here. So, the signal is apparently somewhere inside the shelter. And we're going to need to deal with some problems before we can go in. We also need to check out the sphere, because it sounds like... Noontide / Monolith is now... Oh, hey, we got a stash here. Nice. Is attacking them directly. Let's see. Damn. Alright. Rip quiet, I guess. Here we go. Oh. Hello, gorgeous. What have we got here? Oh ho ho ho. I think we got us a unique Vintar. Silenced assault rifle enables effective firing without exposing the shooter's position. Oh, baby. You know what, maybe we'll give this a try. Let's see. Quiet's books. Alright. Courier for ongoing deliveries from Rostock. Patch of acid artifacts. Got an order for something sciencey. Still exploring my options. Kalina. She sent me some sardines. A whole can. How'd you know? Did Sidrovich spill the beans? Should definitely catch up with her. Feels like she's got more than just canned fish to offer. Alright. What about this one?
Як? Скоро повертаєтесь? Сьогодні маємо. Вектор до аномалії мало не втрапив. Лише забився трохи, але йти сам не може. Не знаю, ким його замінити на найближчі тижні.
Так я піду замість нього.
Ти впевнений? Ні, я був би дуже радий, але ти точно готовий?
Точно. Не хочу все життя боятися якогось мутанта.
Oh, God.
Пора мені нарешті вийти до зони та стати справжнім сталкером.
Dude wants to become a real boy.
Рушаємо завтра?
Завтра.
I'm sure that turned out swimmingly. Alright. Let's throw the surplus guns in the stash here. In you go, in you go. My kingdom for an underbarrel launcher. Alright. Yeah, you know what? We'll give this a try. Back in there for now. Alright. Right. Back out this way. Alright. Well, there's a stash on the way. And that'll take us close to Zalissya. Might as well. It's alright, Skiff. We're gonna sort this out. You're gonna get through this. You're gonna get paid. You will get your apartment. You won't have to do this shit for a living. I mean, God knows what you actually want out of life besides this. I get the feeling he hasn't really thought that far ahead. One material desire at a time, I suppose. You friendly? You are, yes. Alright. Probably on the other side of that there wall. Let's see. Anything in here? Oh, hey. Or a gas mask. Don't mind if I do. Oh, cordon. Oh, damn. All right. Now we're getting into some familiar territory. There it is. Now this looks familiar. Ow. Counterweight. Ow! Damn it. You all heard nothing. That was definitely not me taking your Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. No, 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 no. I do recognize this. This is the northern checkpoint for the starting area in Shadow of Chernobyl. Like, they've got the gate open, because they don't need to section that off now. But yeah, we are back at the start of it. Holy shit. Alright. We need to go back this way to get to the sphere. But good to know for later. Maybe we'll meet Sidrovich again, see what he's been up to. thing, Vintar. Since it has a built-in suppressor. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're right there, buddy. Don't turn hostile on me now. You're hostile, aren't you? Fuck! Okay, what was that about? Bitch, I saved your ass. And you turn on me. This is the thanks I get. Why am I even bothering with this shit anymore?
У сталкера дах потік. Почав кликати моноліт, навалювати в усі боки. Я втік. Я не знаю, хто ще вижив. Ці психи всюди. Вони були навіть на КПП. Тут самі трупи. Дядь Льоня. Що відбувається? Що робити? Моноліт.
Uh-oh. Okay, so Zalissya might be under new management now. This is the problem. Maybe that's why he fired on us. He was just freaking out and thought we were the enemy. I mean, we heard Gaffer on the radio, so someone must still be okay. And he mentioned Warlock, so they were probably still in business. Let's head back there and see what's what. Yeah, this I remember. We were out here. The Bulba anomaly is that away. Oh, Jesus, hell!
Це батя. До Залісся прийшов моноліт. Самі не відіб'ємося. Нам потрібна будь-яка допомога. Сталкери, відгукніться.
Nice! You done? Y'all done here? Good. Swear, you help one stupid little science project that goes horribly awry in a somewhat expected direction, and the whole zone just falls apart.
Залісся просить допомоги. Наші сили майже вичерпані. Фанатики не відступають. Хто-небудь.
Fear not, sir. The delicate considered touch of the protagonist is on the way. God damn, they are under attack. Alright. Alright, who's shooting at what? Point to me that which must die. Is that them? Damn, okay. God, They have exoskeletons. That's a problem. Wait, are you friend or foe? No, you are foe. Oh, wait. Damn it. Hold on a second. It's alright, it's alright. Look, all y'all motherfuckers look alike. You need to start picking a faction color here. This is how the pros do it.